agendas. I walked away and bade my farewell to the city. I especially liked the flower boulevard, which led directly to the portal station. I could have taken a shortcut via Craftsman's Alley, my route of preference in my errand-running days. But not today. Today I wanted to take my time to admire the beautiful flower arrangements that the city florists replaced daily. Many years ago, I'd happened to be in Beijing on business. They had put me up in a small, tidy hotel. My windows faced a square. Can't remember its name, nor that of the hotel either. I remembered surprisingly little of that trip. Everything around me had been happening too fast. Besides, it hadn't been a long visit, 2 or 3 days at most. The one thing I did remember were my awakenings, or rather, what I could see from my window every morning. An enormous flower bed occupied the center of the square. Beijing is absolutely packed with plants. In October, the city is full of flowers and greenery. So this particular flower bed, my flower bed, used to change its pattern and color scheme every morning. On the day of my arrival, I admired its blue blossoms. The next morning, I expected to see the blue and green patch from my window, only to be greeted by a red and yellow floral dragon. I froze by the window, open-mouthed. Later, I was told that a special team did nightly rounds of the city in their van, changing patterns on some of the city's flower beds. The flower boulevard was very similar in this respect, with its blossoming turquoise arches, colorful statues of magic animals frozen in fancy poses, its snow-white fountains and bright shrubs fashioned into fantastical shapes. Today, of all days, I was desperate for my girls to see their splendor. For the first time in the many hours I'd spent in Mirror World, I made myself a solemn promise that one day I would show all this to Christina and Sveta. The portal station met me with its habitual bustle. Actually, this place revealed the player's respective gaming experience like no other. Newbies stood out like a sore thumb. They always did. And it wasn't even about their yellow name tags, more about their behavior. Take the 2 Alvin girls who just stepped out of the portal. Their eyes were about to pop out, their heads seemingly turning at 360 degrees. Despite their rather high levels, the girls grinned from ear to ear, behaving like village schoolgirls on their first trip to a big city. I'd only stayed here for 9 days, but already I felt like a local. I froze in front of the ticket terminal. "Greetings, Olgerd. This is portal terminal number 4578. Would you like to buy a ticket?" "Okay, if you say so." "Please choose your destination." Last night, I'd had plenty of time to look into this seemingly innocent request. Mirror World's meager info portal had offered me lots of options. Getting to the Maragar Citadel required 2 transfers. Or 3, rather, but the latter, as I understood it, was nothing to look forward to. My future duty station was located at the very edge of the Lands of Light, which was probably why the game developers had decided not to create a direct portal jump to the Maragar Citadel. Why would they if they could extract more gold from the player's virtual pockets this way? I had several possible routes, which didn't differ much after all. I could make the first 2 jumps without even leaving the portal stations. Their choice made no difference. They all cost the same. The Maragar Citadel and its environments was an enormous location that was divided into several smaller sub-locations, instances, and one-horse towns. My initial itinerary was Drammen Town, where Lady Mel's emerald fields were located. This was where I'd have to sign up in her local office. There were quite a few other